Hello friends and welcome to my channel, Sasha Gibbs, She's Type Wonderful. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back. And for those of you who are new here, thank you so much for choosing this channel. Now I am a type 1 diabetic and I've been a type 1 diabetic for over 15 years. So here you will find, or I will show you rather, the things I do to manage life with such a chronic illness on a day-to-day basis. I'll also address topics such as diet, exercise, mental health issues, and so many other topics. So in today's video, I've been struggling with this gimbal that I bought, but in today's video I'm actually going to do a run and I'm going to try to take you guys with me. I'm hoping that it works. So for the diabetic person, running, it's not just a get up and go. There are certain things that we have to do. So in this video I'm going to talk about running while diabetic. I'm going to show you how I prepare for a run, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's get into it.
This time, this is my fight song. Take back my life song.
So hi guys, as I said, I'm taking you for a run with me. So what are some of the things I do to prepare before actually taking the run? First, I make sure that I check my blood sugar. I make sure that I am at a good level to start with. So I already looked at my pump, and according to my pump, I am actually at 144. That's where my blood sugar is right now, which is okay. I'm planning to do, say, a 3-mile run today, and I also have with me my little glucose. I have my glucose shot, but my pants that I'm wearing, I have some side pockets here where I can just slip it in. Pretty cool, right? So usually I would wear a bag. Let me show you. I would wear this or so, but I can't be bothered today to have anything strapped to me. So I'm just going to have the gel in my pocket, and I also have this one. I have another pocket here, and I'm going to do the same. I'm just gonna push it in my pocket here, and I'll be all set. So I also adjusted my basal rate to only give me about 60% of the usual amount of insulin that I get, and I usually do this for exercise. So to simplify, I just set my pump to give me 60% less than the amount of insulin that it would normally give me, because remember, I'll be exerting myself physically, I'll be burning a lot more calories and so on. So I don't want to drop while I'm out there. So it will prevent me from going low based on how much I'm exerting myself physically. So I have that. I have my music, and for those of you who want to start running and never tried it, I'm going to also give you some tips as to how I started off. And anybody can run, because I went from someone who was not physically active at all to the point where I can now run a 5K without breaking a sweat. I can do a 10K quite comfortably. I know I could do longer with preparation. So if I can do it, you can do it. That's what I think. So if you're ever interested in running or exercise, you thought about it but thought that you couldn't do it, you can do it. I'm living proof. So I have some strategies and I have some tips, and I'm gonna provide them. Hopefully you'll feel encouraged, or you'll feel motivated to try some of those tips until you can send me a comment, hey Sasha, I just did my first 5K or something like that. Who knows? But enough babbling. Let's start the race, and let's hope this gimbal works. So guys, this gimbal thing, I don't think it's working out at all. And it looks like it's gonna rain too, but let's see. Not bad at all. I'm trying. It's supposed to be. So guys, the gimbal, I'm not sure what happened, but it totally cut the entire middle part of my run, and it only cut to the end of my run, so I wasn't able to take you guys with me as I had promised. Told you I was being ambitious, but luckily I still have the end where I was providing you with tips and so on, so I was still able to put a video together for you to see it. And here it is. This is the end part of my run. I hope you enjoy it. Okay guys, is it recording? Yep. All right, so I am on the final leg of my run. Okay, so tips. As a diabetic, whenever you're running, you have to be prepared for the run. First things first, always make sure that you're starting off on a good level, right? If you wear a pump, make sure you adjust your basal rate so that you get less insulin while you're running, because with the physical exertion and so on, you'll start burning more, and this will tend to lead to low blood sugars, which you don't want to experience while you're on the road. Always have backup, and as I showed you, I have my 2 glucose shots in the side pockets of my leggings. And if you are just starting out and wanting to run, map your route. Map your route, be consistent, run the same route all the time, choose that route, walk that route, and as you walk the route, you start increasing your running. You start running, and then you start running for longer periods of time. Challenge yourself, and you may not be as anal as me to the point where you have specific spots where you stop, but it does help, because as I tell you, my brain is programmed to the point where now it's almost as if I don't really feel fatigue or exhaustion until I reach those points. And then when I do reach those points, I have to push myself to go further. So I have these specific places that those are the places I can stop. And if I pass those places, I have to keep going until I get to my other rest stop. So those are the strategies that I've used to the point where I can run a 5K easily. I can run a 10K comfortably, and I know if I had to do further, I could do it, of course, with the proper training. And I've done a couple of 5Ks. I've done a couple of 5Ks here and there. So I'm actually, since being diagnosed with diabetes, believe it or not, I am in the best shape of my life, because before I was tricked, or should I say, sometimes when you're skinny, you have the tendency to think that you're healthy, and your weight and your health does not necessarily go hand in hand. So just always remember that your weight and your health doesn't necessarily go hand in hand. Because you're skinny, it doesn't mean you're healthy. And because if you have some weight on you, it doesn't mean that you're not healthy. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned something. I hope you'll come back to the channel. Hope you haven't given up on me yet. And thank you so much for tuning in. And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn the notification bell on so that as soon as I upload a video, you will be the first to know. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you for the next one.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.